Hey there guys, welcome to this video. My name is Pushpinder Gill, and in this video we are going to be talking about angle between two vectors. So how do you find the angle between two vectors? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start with a kind of a formula that we learned in the previous video, that is that the scalar product, that is the scalar product of two vectors or the dot product of two vectors, that is u dot v, is given as the magnitude of u into the magnitude of v into the cosine of the angle between both vectors. Which means what I can say that the cosine of both the vectors is equal to the dot product divided by the magnitude of u and into the magnitude of v. And I can say that the angle between both the vectors is actually the cos inverse of the vector divided by magnitude of u into magnitude of v. Another interesting thing is that if we know that vector u is made up of u1 and u2 and vector v is made up of v1 and v2, then I can say that u dot v is actually equal to u1 v1 plus u2 v2. If it's a three-dimensional vector, then it'll be just u3 v3. Now if you've understood this, and also one more thing is that the magnitude of u is nothing but square root of u1 square plus u2 square, and magnitude of v is nothing but square root of v1 square plus v2 square. Now this is something that we've done in the previous videos. Now it's our time to actually pick all these things up and actually try and find how do you find the theta, that is the angle between two vectors. So angle between two vectors is nothing but the cos inverse of this value over here, right? So let's just do a question on this. So let's suppose the question says that you have a vector u which is 2, -3 and 4, and we have a vector v which is 1, -1 and -1. And what we have to do is we have to find the angle between both the vectors. So what is u dot v? That is nothing but u1 into v1, so that's 2 into 1 plus -3 into -1 plus 4 into -1. So that's just equal to 2 and a +3 and a -4. So that is just 5 minus 4, which is equal to 1. And another thing, what is the magnitude of u? Magnitude of u is nothing but square root of 2 square plus -3 square plus 4 square, right? Which actually is negative of square root of 29. And magnitude of u is going to be square root of 1 square plus 1 square plus -1 square, that is square root of 3. Fine. So now what do I have to do is I have to say that u dot v is actually equal to magnitude of u into magnitude of v into the cosine of angle between them. So u dot v is something that we know, that is 1, and this is something that we know is square root of 29, and this is something that we know is the square root of 3, and that's equal to cos theta. That means cos theta is actually equal to 1 over square root of 29 into 3. So if I find 29 into 3, this is what I get. So theta is nothing but the cos inverse of 1 over square root of 87. And if I use the graphing calculator or any calculator to find the cos inverse, that would be approximately 83 degrees, and that is going to be my answer. So I hope you understood this point over here, guys. I hope you understood how we came about it. I'm gonna do another question with you here. So another question says that find the values of k for which the angle between them is 60 degrees. So u is equal to 1 and k, and v is equal to 3k and 2. Now u dot v is nothing but, which is going to be 1 times 3k, and it's going to be equal to k times 2, which is going to be equal to 3k plus 2k, which is actually equal to 5 times k. Magnitude of u, it's just going to be equal to square root of 1 plus k square, and magnitude of v, it's going to be equal to square root of 3k square plus 2 square, which is equal to square root of 9k square plus 4. Which means u dot v is actually equal to magnitude of u into magnitude of v into the cosine of angle between them. So what is u dot v? U dot v is nothing but 5k, and what's u into v? That's square root of 1 plus k square times square root of 1 plus k square times 9k square plus 4. into cosine of 60. Now 5k equals square root of 1 plus k square into 9k square plus 4. Now what is cosine of 60? Cosine of 60, which is nothing but 1 over 2, that is equivalent to sine of 30, as you can remember. And what you can do is you can actually take the 10k to that side and you can have this. Now what you can do is you can actually square both sides up. Now it becomes a mere question of just solving it up. So this becomes 100k square and this becomes 1 plus k square into 9k square plus 4. Fine. So this is what it becomes. Then you can just solve this up. And you'll have different values of k, right? Don't want to get into that in this video because our objective is finding how to find theta. Now another thing here is, as you can see, that u dot v, since theta is less than 90 degrees, u dot v is actually going to be positive, right? So again, this is something which has to be positive, which is equal to 5 times k. As you know that u dot v is 5 times k, that means k has to be positive, right? So this is something which has to be true all the time, because when theta is less than 90 degrees, that means u dot v is positive, and when theta is greater than 90 degrees, then u dot v is negative. So I hope you understood this. So I'm just going to give you a little summary of that. The summary is that if theta is actually equal to the cos inverse of u dot v over magnitude of u into magnitude of v. Something which is very, very important. And thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I hope you understood what I explained here. Just explore our Facebook page to give us your valuable like, and explore this website to give us your valuable, to actually explore more about us, and give your valuable feedback at this email address. So thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one.